at one point, I think Chris Collinsworth was basically telling everybody, like, this is pointless. This is a futile exercise for the Patriots and Drake May. It's too much. The offensive line is too overwhelming. I mean, he was sacked 17 times during the season. He was sacked 6 last night, 3, I think, in the first half.
It could have been worse, too.
And it could have been worse. You're right. He's like, the clock is sped up. He's throwing to places that he's not really used to throwing to. The heat's coming. This offensive line is under siege. This is going to be a problem. And really, it got to 12-0, and it felt like the game was out of reach. Did it or did it not?
I tried to convince myself that it would just be a few plays, and that's why when he finally connected on those 2 pass plays, you're like, all right, they've made a dent in this game, but I think their defense was gassed too. I thought their defense was really good, but they were gassed because of the spot. I mean, think of how Seattle was pinning them back, special teams play, so they were either getting field goals or pinning them within, back inside the 10. Yeah. That was huge.
No.
And so that was what was so tough. You never really thought the Patriots had a shot, and I think you could tell too just by looking at Mike Vrabel. Listening to Mike Vrabel at halftime, the way he was describing how he was talking to his players about, look, we knew this was, I think Vrabel on film knew this was going to be very difficult. The only shot they had was to force turnovers, and they didn't force them, which was pretty crazy because Sam Darnold, in the opening quarter especially, there were like 5 plays. I described them as hairy. They weren't necessarily turnover-worthy plays. They were more like, ooh, he's getting away with these. They're close. A few tight window throws, but they're close. But you kept waiting for Sam Darnold to make the big mistake to let the Patriots back in the game, and he kind of settled down as the game went on, and he was able to move and use his legs. And remember, there was a reason back when he was in college where the Sam Darnold hype train was crazy, is because you saw once he took off and run and was able to avoid the rush, and he kind of really settled down, and that playing with the lead, I think, really helped him.